Major announcement, guys. Ian Westermann of Essential Tennis is back for TennisCon 4. We are so excited to have him. And today I've got a really great video to show you. Ian is just always pushing the envelope in online tennis instruction. There's no other way I can put it. And that's why we're proud to have him. He's going to be giving basically lefty secrets away for TennisCon 4. So lefties and righties should watch it. We kind of spilled the tea on the lefty game. But anyway, Ian is doing a phenomenal job on his channel. He has over 223,000 subscribers. And today I'm going to show you some high performance drills he was doing with his new coach, Eric. If you don't know, Ian now is really working hard on his game. He's training. He's getting ready to play a match that could, Ian knows it, could go horribly wrong. He's about to play the most exhausting player in the world from the Troll channel. That's what he's working towards. So if you're not subscribed to his channel yet, make sure you subscribe to his channel. Make sure you check us out at TennisCon 4 because Ian breaks down points and strategy like no other. And watch Ian here as his body shuts down right on camera, working out on some high performance drills. Enjoy, and we'll see you at the end of this video.
It's like there's challenge, and then there's like stress, and then there's like panic, and then there's like shutdown. It's just physical shutdown. Can't even control. No way. Body anymore.
Yeah, let that forehand go, loosen up the hand. There you go. Come over it a little more. Good. Well, today it's session number 5 with Ian. So today we're gonna focus a lot on moving up and back in the court. Most tennis players, I think, when we play singles, we move east to west, more so than north to south. So we're gonna try to get Ian more comfortable moving forward so that he can attack a little bit more effectively. We're gonna do some hand feeding drills. It's gonna be a tough workout today for Ian, but I think he's been getting gradually in much better shape. He's a guy that's pretty disciplined. I can tell in his approach. Every time I come here, he's in a little bit better shape. He's a little stronger. He's a little faster, and his intensity is quite good. So I think he can get through it, but he'll be pushed today a little bit. So.
Are we doing an hour or an hour and a half?
We can go an hour.
Okay.
I think, or maybe a little bit extra. We'll see how you feel.
Okay.
This one is designed to go for an hour.
Okay.
Because you'll see. It's good. It's good. It'll really help you. But I think you're ready for this. Get some spin on it. Good. Get some spin on it. Yeah. Lift it. Yeah. Excellent, Ian. Spin. Perfect. Spin. Nice. Come through it. Go, 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 go. Okay, so we're gonna practice. We've done this one before, where you're practicing basically how to approach the ball that's coming a little bit higher. You're gonna start right by the service line, right in front of me, and we're gonna move to the left first.
The first drill Eric had me do was really pretty classic, high performance type of tennis drill where he was bouncing the ball. I was taking it right off the bounce out of the air. This type of training on my forehand side is really what I need to kind of unlock all the rust from my forehand being like a teaching tool and bring it back to be like a competitive weapon again. That type of repetition is exactly what I need to start loosening up my forehand and using it. I know it's capable as a weapon, but you all haven't really seen me use it much as a weapon because either I've been like overpowered by my opponent or it's just been kind of tight and rigid and locked down. So this type of drill is perfect to help develop that.
Okay, set of 10. Ready? Go. 1.
The next drill is just really a continuation, the same type of feed, but this time he moved me over to my right side so I could practice moving around my backhand, hitting a forehand. Again, like just critical for my development. If I'm gonna be competitive against a stronger opponent, I have to be able to dictate with my primary weapon, which is my forehand. So being able to move around my backhand, choose the forehand on purpose, and then be able to change up the target to be able to target either direction, just really super critical skill for me to have in my back pocket next time I play somebody like Ira or like a Kevin.
10. One more. Here we go. Let's get on top. There it is. Nice.
Thumbs up or no breakfast. My panic mode of like body going into survival is slowly being replaced by like resolve and intensity mode. It's just like a little bit at a time. Granted, we're not even halfway through yet today, but it's nice to have some ability to catch up to it now. At least a little bit before maybe I go off the cliff. We'll see what happens.
All right, we ready? Gonna finish up with the backhand. Right on top of the ball. And this is a hard shot, so your body really plays a big role, your positioning. Ready? Go. 1.
Come on.
2.
Next up, he did the same thing, but on my backhand side, I've just always hit my backhand. And so to have him ask me to do like a high performance attacking kind of style, like offensive style training or drill on my backhand side. And so it was kind of fun at this point to be able to challenge myself in that way and try to hit, shots I would never ever in the past, I would never try to hit this shot ever in a match. So it's fun to have a coach that's pushing me and trying to get me moving in the right direction to really develop the confidence that I have in that shot that's always been such a big liability.
Just be calm. Talking to my heart. The problem is any good coach will see faster recovery and increase volume. So this last half an hour is probably gonna really kick me in the stomach.
So we're gonna start with the double steps. We're gonna do a set of 8. Forehand, backhand. So essentially we're recovering in a V. Yeah, and it's so you turn first, you split, turn, shuffle, and then lift with your legs. Ready? Go. Shuffle, boom, back, recover. Shuffle, boom, back, and recover.
Next, Eric brought me back to the baseline, and these first tosses were really useful for me because he was not leaving me much time. It was like a shorter ball that I would normally be moving inside the baseline to hit, but I wasn't able to hit the ball very high. And so this is really where he was having me work on developing my ability to like loosen my hand, whip the ball, create like a heavier ball that I can clear the net with and still have it come down on the other side. And so this is something that on my forehand side is critical for my continued kind of confidence and development of that weapon. On the backhand side, this is something that, again, I probably never, in the past, I've never done this type of training. And I was frankly a little surprised that I was able to hit some that were pretty solid. Like not incredible, but like with topspin that actually went cross court from like a low contact point. I know I still need to keep doing more work using my legs and lifting and creating more of that curve. But to start to be able to see a ball that's kind of traveling and curving the way I want it to is really encouraging for me.
That's the ball. Nice.
If you're enjoying watching me train and work hard and it's inspiring you to work on your own game, then go to EssentialTennisAcademy.com. It's our most complete and comprehensive online training program for tennis players. And right now you can get inside for free for a full 7 days. So go check it out.
The next one, it's basically the same theme. It's just a different kind of ball. It's a little bit closer to the service line. Sometimes we teach, like split and then turn and then run. Which it works when you're running side to side, but when you're running forwards and backwards, it doesn't work. So we gotta try to run first, and then as you run, you're gonna turn, because once the hands go and they turn, your body's gonna turn. And you can't take a shuffle to the service line. So we gotta make sure we run first, then turn, and then hit. Run first, and then turn. Correct, here we go.
Next, we did a continuation of that same kind of focus, but now Eric came in closer to the net so that I had more running to do. So instead of using like a step and a shuffle to get to the ball, now I was taking multiple full strides and starting to actually kind of run towards the ball on both sides. And so this is where the fitness really started to kind of come into play. And the previous, kind of drill as well is where I really kind of started to get tested in terms of my capacity and my output fitness-wise. But this is like more of an attacking ball that I'm looking to transition forwards on. I'm looking to be offensive and attacking on. And so more just good development on both sides of my confidence to hit an attacking shot while I'm on the move and while I'm transitioning forwards.
Good job, Ian.
10 minutes ago, I said, oh, I'm doing a lot better. And now, I just hit a wall.
This last one, basically we're chasing a really short ball. Let's say you hit a great serve, the guy barely got the return back, and you were expecting a ground stroke, and the ball barely makes it here. Ready? Forehand first, go. Run through. That's the one, that's the idea. Yes, that's the idea, because that's a difficult shot.
The last iteration of this theme of like closing forwards and hitting, Eric went all the way up next to the net and dropped a ball that I had to go full speed to be able to get. And so this is where it's just pure, Eric's just trying to introduce just the pain factor, which is great, which is exactly what I need to continue to do to keep building my capacity. So the whole goal here was just to get me as tired as possible. And of course, like, there's some stroke elements here as well. Again, loosening up the hand, rolling the ball and kind of flipping it instead of being tight and like rigid, especially on the backhand side. I didn't do too bad on the forehand side, but I just struggled on the backhand side because this is a shot that I, again, never practiced before. Like this topspin flip kind of technique I've never developed. This is like basically a career, as a player first for me. And so as the fitness, challenge started to peak, and as that peaked on my backhand side, stuff started to kind of unravel and fall apart a little bit, and he kept pushing me harder. And so it was just a big struggle.
Here you go. Use your hand.
No way.
Come on. Set point. What are we gonna do? Go. Woohoo! All right. Good job. All right, grab a drinky. Grab a drink.
It's like there's challenge, physical challenge, and then there's like stress, and then there's like panic, and then there's like shutdown. That was like just physical shutdown. Just can't even control the body anymore. More sprints?
No, not for today. We're gonna work a little bit on your form on the return, yeah. And it's similar to the footwork that we practiced up here at the service line, Yes, and back out there with a whip. Yeah, and forward, through. Very nice.
The last thing we did incorporated return of serve along with other types of shots that we've been working on throughout the day. So he was simply hitting me serves, having me practice my return, and then piecing together additional shots to kind of simulate a point. So this was, you know, great for like conditioning and general like fitness capacity, but also in more of like a real life point environment type of scenario, putting together the timing and the rhythm of a return of serve, and then hitting a rally type of shot, and then finishing with like an attacking type of shot. So it's just kind of a great way to roll everything together that we train throughout the day, and also, you know, kind of keep my heart rate nice and high, keep things moving, and cap things off with a good level of intensity. Today was kind of a day of contrasts for me. On one hand, I'm feeling more like a real, you know, tennis player. I'm feeling more like the type of player that I remember, you know, from 20 years ago, that the type of intensity, the type of acceleration, the type of like effort, output, and all those sorts of things. I'm starting to move in ways and hit the ball in ways that like kind of bring back memories of what I used to be able to do, and that's really fun and exciting. But then on the other, like the flip side of that same coin is the fact that Eric, as he sees my capacity increase and he sees my ability to be a little bit more intense, he is also elevating and raising the requirements of me. He's pushing me harder and making me work harder. And that's exactly what a good coach does. That's the role, you know, of a coach, is to help facilitate that development from one stage of output or competition or ability to the next stage of ability. So it's like there's like internal kind of celebration and like happiness, and then there's like moment to moment kind of like struggle and failure and feeling like, how in the world like am I going to do the next one? So that part of it is hard in the moment. It's really challenging, but it's also satisfying to kind of go outside of myself and see what I'm doing and realize that I'm taking, you know, steps in a positive direction. I think that's why we all love tennis, is because it rolls together so much of like the highs and the lows of the rest of life. And so this session, I think for me, was a good reminder of that, and I'm really happy to be here doing it.
Come on! All right. If that doesn't get you pumped up, if that doesn't get your booty off the couch and onto the court, wanting to work out, wanting to get better, I don't know what does. So make sure if you have not subscribed to Ian's channel yet, that you run over there and you subscribe so he can just get more subscribers, because Lord knows he doesn't have enough subscribers, but he does deserve more, especially if you don't want to miss that match with the most exhausting player in the world. You want to definitely check that out. It's going to be totally unique and entertaining. I know I'll be sitting there with some popcorn. And the third thing that is definitely popcorn worthy is the Tennis Con 4 event, which features the best players and coaches on the planet. And you know what's so exciting about this? I'm putting it all together, and I've just been writing out all these sessions that we're going to have, over 40 sessions. And I'm just thinking, wow, this is like amazing. And it's just so awesome to bring all this talent together for you. And I can tell you that putting all this video footage together, it's high quality stuff. So you don't want to miss it. You can get on the alert list. We'll be giving out free tickets starting in a couple of weeks. It's getting close. I know I've been talking about it for a while, but we're still working behind the scenes. This is a lot to do. So because there's a lot of awesome stuff for you. All right. So that's it. If you like tennis, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Let me know what you think about Ian's training here. Comment below. Wish Ian luck in his match. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.